Everyone said combustion was finished. These 10 machines just laughed at that. No batteries, no charging cables, no apologies. Number 10, and we're already starting with something insane, the Hennessey Venom F5, named after the most destructive tornado category on Earth? Coincidence? Absolutely not. Inside this carbon fiber body sits a hand-built 6.6-liter twin-turbo V8, nicknamed the Fury, and honestly, it deserves that name. 1,817 horsepower, 1,190 pound-feet of torque, no hybrid assist, no battery pack, just pure, violent combustion. Here's the thing that makes this car ridiculous. It weighs under 3,000 pounds, so that power-to-weight ratio? 1,298 horsepower per ton. That's more than double a Bugatti Veyron. All of it, every single horsepower goes to the rear wheels only, no safety net. And the sound? Forget it. At 8,500 RPM, this thing screams like nothing you've heard before. No electric motor on the planet comes close. Engage F5 mode, and it targets 311 miles per hour. So the question is, does America just have the greatest hypercar on Earth? Keep watching, because this list is about to get very competitive. Everyone expected Bugatti to go electric, or at least hybrid with a small turbocharged engine. Safe, predictable, boring. Instead, they built a naturally aspirated 16. In 2024, let that hit. The Bugatti Tourbillon, named after the most complex mechanism in luxury watchmaking, and developed with the engineering legends at Cosworth. This isn't just a car, this is a statement. 8.3 liters, 16 cylinders, 0 turbos, 9,000 RPM. The V16 alone makes 1,000 horsepower, and it sounds like the golden age of motorsport came back from the dead. But Bugatti still added 3 electric motors on top. Combined, 1,800 horsepower. Now, you'd think all that hybrid tech means a bloated, heavy monster, right? Wrong. By ditching the Chiron's 4 turbos and all that complex plumbing, the V16 weighs just 555 pounds dry. The Tourbillon actually comes in lighter than the Chiron, a hybrid lighter than its pure combustion predecessor. How is that even possible? Twist the speed key, and it hits 276 miles per hour, 0 to 62 in 2 seconds flat. This is what happens when a watchmaker builds a hypercar. No charging cable, no hybrid system, no compromises. The Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut has exactly one goal: 330 miles per hour. That's not a typo. That's the claimed top speed, and Koenigsegg built this entire machine around hitting it. A 5.0-liter twin-turbo flat-plane V8 lives at its heart. On regular pump gas, 1,280 horsepower. Switch to E85 biofuel, it jumps to 1,600 horsepower and 1,106 pound-feet of torque from a 5-liter engine. Let that register for a second. And shifting all that power, Koenigsegg's own light-speed transmission, a 9-speed gearbox that can jump from any gear to any gear instantly. No waiting, no power loss. It's borderline science fiction. The whole car weighs just over 3,100 pounds, no heavy battery pack dragging it down, and with a drag coefficient of just 0.278, it cuts through air like it barely exists. You hear that flat plane crank scream and you know this isn't built for the city. This is built for one thing only. Can it actually hit 330? That run hasn't happened yet, but honestly, do you doubt it? Every other car on this list is chasing numbers. More horsepower, higher top speed, faster 0 to 60. The Pagani Utopia doesn't care about any of that. Built around a carbo titanium and carbo triax monocoque, it weighs just 2,822 pounds dry. That's barely heavier than a regular sports car. Except this thing is a rolling sculpture that Horacio Pagani personally obsessed over. Under the hood, a 6.0-liter twin-turbo V12 hand-built by Mercedes-AMG, producing 864 horsepower and a monstrous 811 pound-feet of torque, kicking in from just 2,800 RPM. It doesn't wait, it just pulls. But here's what makes the Utopia genuinely special. and honestly, kind of rebellious in 2024. A 7-speed manual gearbox with a gated shifter, no paddles, no dual clutch automation. You shifted every single gear. And that titanium quad exhaust transitions from a deep growl into a full mechanical howl as the revs climb, a sound you physically feel. Top speed is capped at 217 miles per hour, and somehow that feels intentional. This car isn't about the destination. It's about every single second getting there. Forget horsepower wars for a second. What if the most exciting hypercar on this list makes less power than a Lamborghini Huracan? Meet the Gordon Murray T50. And yes, it absolutely belongs here. Gordon Murray, the man who designed the McLaren F1, he came back, ignored every modern trend, and built something that makes engineers genuinely uncomfortable. The T50 weighs just 2,110 pounds dry. That's lighter than a Mazda Miata. Let that sink in. The engine, a 3.9-liter naturally aspirated V12 by Cosworth, weighing just 392 pounds, making it the lightest road-going V12 ever built. It screams to a 12,100 RPM redline, producing 663 horsepower. And it's mated to a proper 6-speed manual H-pattern gearbox. No paddles, no automation, pure connection. But here's where it gets weird in the best way. There's a 400mm fan mounted at the rear that literally sucks the car into the road. Engage VMAX mode and total output jumps past 700 horsepower. And that V12 sound? Gordon Murray built a system that pipes the raw intake scream directly into the cabin. Some cars are fast. This one makes you feel alive. What if a Formula One car had to pass road safety regulations? That's not a hypothetical. That's the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Adrian Newey, a man behind some of the most dominant F1 cars ever built, designed this, and he didn't tone it down for the road, not even slightly. Full carbon fiber construction, no steel, curb weight of just over 2,270 pounds, and powering it, a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 by Cosworth, 1,000 horsepower, screaming to an 11,100 RPM redline. A Rimac hybrid system bolts on another 160 horsepower on top, bringing the total to 1,160 horsepower. The result? A near 1-to-1 power-to-weight ratio. That's Formula One territory. The V12 is actually part of the chassis, a fully stressed structural member connecting the cockpit to the rear suspension. This thing is engineered like nothing else on the road. Bury the throttle and it sounds exactly like a 90s F1 car. Not similar, identical. 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, top speed of 250 miles per hour, with underbody tunnels generating 1,330 kilograms of downforce. This isn't inspired by F1. It basically is F1. F1, then P1, now W1. Every generation, McLaren builds one car that redefines everything. This is that car. A 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 paired with an electric motor, 1,258 horsepower, 988 pound-feet of torque. And unlike most hypercars that hide behind all-wheel drive, every single one of those horses goes exclusively to the rear wheels. The V8 alone screams to a 9,200 RPM redline, producing 916 horsepower, the highest output per liter of any McLaren engine ever made. But the real story is the aero. McLaren pulled directly from its Formula One program. The rear wing extends backward nearly 12 inches, generating up to 2,205 pounds of downforce. Activate race mode and the suspension drops, the car hugs the ground, and physics starts feeling very personal. 0 to 124 miles per hour in 5.8 seconds. Top speed, 217 miles per hour. Only 399 exist, every single one already sold. The F1 was a legend. The P1 was a monster.
The W1 is the answer to both.
What if Lewis Hamilton's championship-winning F1 engine had to pass road safety regulations? That's not hypothetical. That's the Mercedes-AMG One, and it barely passed. The engine code is PU106B, a 1.6-liter turbocharged V6, the same power unit from Hamilton's Formula One car, paired with 4 electric motors producing a combined 1,063 horsepower, revving to 11,000 RPM. In the F1 car, it idled at 5,000 RPM. For road use, they had to bring that down to 1,280 RPM. That's how extreme this engine actually is. 0 to 200 kilometers per hour in 7 seconds. 0 to 300 kilometers per hour in 15.6 seconds. Top speed, 219 miles per hour. And the running costs? A full engine rebuild needed every 31,000 miles will cost you £850,000 just for the service bill. Only 275 were ever built. This isn't a road car inspired by F1. This is an F1 car that someone somehow made street legal.
A startup from Los Angeles. No legacy, no history, just a completely insane idea. What if you used artificial intelligence to design a hypercar and then 3D printed most of it? The Czinger T1C. And it's not a concept, it's real. Over 350 components are 3D printed metal parts, each one AI optimized to put material only exactly where it's structurally needed. Nothing wasted, nothing extra. Under that wild body sits a 2.88-liter twin-turbo V8 spinning to an 11,000 RPM redline, paired with electric motors on the front axle. Combined output, 1,250 horsepower. The seating, tandem, like a fighter jet. Driver in front, passenger directly behind. 0 to 62 in 1.9 seconds. Top speed in low drag configuration, 281 miles per hour. In high downforce spec, it generates a staggering 2,500 kilograms of downforce at 200 miles per hour. Only 80 examples will ever be built. Nobody saw a Czinger coming, and that's exactly what makes it dangerous. Number 1. The car that tried to fake a world record and then came back and nearly broke it anyway. The SSC Tuatara, America. Again, a 5.9-liter twin-turbo flat-plane V8 built with Nelson Racing engines. On pump gas, 1,350 horsepower. Switch to E85, 1,750 horsepower and 1,280 pound-feet of torque from an American V8 in a car weighing just 2,750 pounds. 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. 0 to 120 in 6 seconds flat. The drag coefficient, 0.279. Almost identical to the Jesko Absolut. Theoretical top speed, over 330 miles per hour. Now, SSC once claimed 316 miles per hour. The internet tore it apart. The data didn't add up. They went back, ran it clean with proper verification, and hit 295 miles per hour on a single pass. Still one of the fastest verified speeds ever recorded on a public road by a gasoline engine built in America. The controversy didn't kill the Tuatara. It proved it. You just watched 10 combustion engines refuse to die. But here's the thing. Some of the most powerful hypercars on the planet didn't even make this list. We ranked them separately, and the numbers are genuinely disturbing. That video is right there. Don't sleep on it.